Hey you guys, how are you? It's Lucy, and today is another video that I've been wanting to make to be a little bit more specific about how to recognize fake Coach bags. So whenever you want to buy out of eBay or maybe Amazon or any other website that's not legitimate Coach, then you will know what to look for and what not to buy, because you obviously don't want to get ripped off and buy a fake Coach bag, right? So it was fun last video that I asked that question, which was like, oh, pick which one you think is fake and pause the video and do the answer, because I found out that most people actually got the right answer and I was impressed. So I thought for this video it would be fun to do the same thing again. Now obviously, like I said, even I sometimes get ripped off because I have purchased several fake bags without knowing they were fake, and then when they get here, you have to contact eBay and let them know that the person sold you something fake, so they get reported, their store gets closed down or suspended, and sometimes they don't care if you keep the bag. And I personally, usually we give those bags away, but this bag, Tiffany kept it, and it's perfect for reference as for to teach you guys. I would like you guys to tell me which one you think is authentic. We got this blue signature bag, baby blue, with baby blue leather. It is like this. Second bag is this little bag. It's basically the same script, the mini C's signature. The inside of this bag is like this, just regular thick fabric. So please take some time to pause the video right now and let me know which one you guys think is authentic, which one you guys think is fake, and that's so much. So actually this is the fake one. This is the fake one, believe it or not. And a lot of people probably thought it was the pink one for some reason. I picked this example because it was perfect, because they're both made of the little signature C's. I don't know if you guys could see it there. Now the main thing to look for is the signature pattern. The signature pattern in the front has to be aligned, because there's like this little fold right here where they sew both of the fabrics together. They have to be aligned. So you see how this one is aligned like this? This one has to continue the pattern. And you see how the pattern is like discontinued there, and it's like a C like this, and then the other one's like upside down. It's not supposed to be like this. This is the authentic one, and I hope you guys could see it. The pattern continues. See, you have both of them here, and you have both of them there, and the pattern continues and it's not disrupted. Another thing that tells this one that is fake is that this is not leather. This is kind of like a plasticky material. It feels really like rubberish. There you go. It feels kind of like rubber. This is not leather. On the other hand, you could tell this right here is leather. It's thick, and it's you have to know the texture of leather. Like even if you have never owned something that's leather, you could tell, because it feels so different than fake leather. And I know everyone has had fake leather at some points, whether it's a pair of boots or a jacket, because leather jackets are really expensive, so you obviously know. Another thing is the hardware. Even though it looks very much the same, this one and this one is nice and thick. This one is rather skinny. And here too, this one right here is very, very skinny. To be honest with you, this bag has pretty good stitching. So don't always rely on the stitching, but fake bags most of the times, their stitching is very off. Stitching is not the whole thing. Now, as we all know, when there's signature on the outside, the lining inside has to be of a solid color. And this one actually did a pretty good job, because they had a solid color. So let me pull out the lining. The fabric here is really thin. I don't know even if you guys could tell. But see my finger right there? It's so thin. It's kind of like a cheap fabric. And then the Coach Creed is made of a thin piece of fake leather. The lining in this one is nice and thick. I hope you guys can see that. And then the creed is nice and thick, like it's very, very thick. It's hard to fold. Another big major thing is that all Coach bags will have a YKK zipper. I know if you guys already saw my video number 1, you know, all Coach bags do, like from my experience, some people have told me no they don't. From my experience, every Coach bag I've owned has had a YKK zipper because that's the brand of zippers they use. Now I'll show you an example in this little purse and other purses so that you guys can see what I mean. Now this purse is a, look at all the purses I'm going to show you. Okay, it's a snap closure like this, but on the inside it does have a zipper right here. There you go, it's a YKK branded zipper. Oh, you guys, take a look at the Coach Creed from up close. You see how nice this one is? This is the fake Coach bag and the lining. And this is their fake Coach Creed. You can barely read. Like, it's not as, you know, nice as the other one. You can barely read it. And the stitching here, see, they made a mess up. So right there we could tell it's a fake. It's very firm, so you could easily fold it, while the other one was really nice. You could barely fold it together. And this one has a zipper here as well. And see, this zipper is like, it's even colored. And it's really thin. It's like the cheap China zippers. And you see there's no YKK here on the side. Or on this side. There's no YKK on the inside either. So that is a fake. Now when you guys want to recognize other purses that are not like the typical signature pattern or leather, kind of like this Carly. This is a patchwork Carly. Basically what they do is they take all the remaining scraps of the other purses and they make it into a patchwork purse because nothing should go to waste, right? So that's why this has signature, it has leather, it has suede, it has metallic leather, it has, honestly, it has everything that Coach uses to make their purses. They put it into the patchwork purses. And this purse is so cute because when they get heavy, they kind of like bench like this and it looks so cute. But anyways, what happens if you cannot see the pattern of the signature C's to see if a purse is authentic or not? Basically, you could tell by the leather. This is real leather. The hardware is nice and thick. The brass hardware is nice and gold. It's not rusty gold. It's like nice gold. And this one is satin. And you see how there's signature outside and it has satin on the inside? But the most important, that's why I'm saying YKK is like the most important thing for recognizing a fake Coach, because in my opinion, my experience, regardless of what anybody says, all the purses I've owned have a YKK zipper. You don't see it on the sides, but I bet it's in the middle. There you go, it's right there. YKK. See what I mean when it's very important for purses to find, you know, the YKK zipper. And the zipper inside is a YKK zipper also, so make sure that it not only has a YKK on the outside, but it also has a YKK on the inside. Now, a little tip. Most of the signature C pattern will always align on the outside. I don't know how to rephrase this. Okay. It will always align at the front. Always align at the front. You see how this pattern continues even though there's like a little crease right here? It always aligns, perfect symmetry. But in certain purses, it's very hard to make it align on the bottom or on the sides. Especially on the sides, especially if it's like a little hobo purse, which is like a round bottom. It's kind of hard. So just because the sides don't align does not mean it's a fake. It's real leather. You could tell it has Coach hardware imprinted. Not all Coach bags have Coach hardware imprinted, but you could tell when something is authentic or not. As a perfect Coach hang tag. The inside, well, let me say this really quick. Has a YKK zipper, and the inside has a YKK zipper as well, and it's lined in solid fabric. Now let me say one thing about most fake Coach bags. Most fake Coach bags have signature on the outside, and they also have signature on the inside. That will not be true on an authentic bag. If you have a little pen and pencil, if you want to write down this, okay, authentic bags will only have signature lining if the outside is of a solid color. Okay, only if the outside is of a solid color. For instance, Coach leather bags. Now this is kind of an old model. I think this is a bag from 2004, so yeah, it's a little bit old, but it's still cute and it's nice baby blue leather, you know, nickel hardware, perfect stitching, gusseted sides. The bottom's still in perfect condition. It's very well taken care of. And let me show you. The inside is signature lining. You see it? It's gorgeous. Now this, I think, Coach has different colors of signature lining, but they always will have this pattern, like the big C's. It will not have the little mini C's for the inside, always the big C's. So have them in mind, because fake Coach bags usually have the little mini signature lining that is really thin and is so ugly. This one's nice and thick. And so they always use that, okay? That's how you can recognize basically a leather bag. And also, like I said before, the YKK zippers. Now this bag is from 2004, and it has a snap closure like this, and it doesn't have a zipper here, but it has a zipper on the inside. See, and there's the YKK marker right there. So I hope you guys are seeing the pattern here, that YKK is very important for identifying a fake or authentic Coach. Here's another example of another Coach bag. This Coach bag has signature on the outside, and oops, this one's like turnbuckle thing. Has plain khaki on the inside. So it's authentic, and it also has YKK zippers. This is a signature Carly, and this one has the consistent pattern in the front and on the sides, like you see the C continues, and in the bottom. You see? So on most cases, on most cases that will be true on most of the purses, but you know, occasionally, like on this purse, the sides or the bottoms will match because it's not, you know, perfect square proportion, but it's rather a circle, so it's kind of difficult. But as long as the front seams match and you have a YKK zipper, you got yourself an authentic bag. Oh, make sure that YKK is on the inside as well. Now I hope you guys, I don't forget anything. I know, you know, this is an updated video, kind of wanting to answer some questions on how to recognize a leather bag that's authentic from Coach, and the symmetric C's, because that was a question as well. And then basically that's about it. I think you guys are pretty good, because most of you guys like send me pictures of purses so I could tell you guys if they're authentic or not, and most of the times the pictures that you guys send me are of authentic Coach, so I'm really proud of you guys. You guys are doing so good. Okay, so take care, see you around, have a great weekend. Okay, bye.